Hi everyone, welcome to Tiffany Colors. In today's video, I wanted to do a flip through of this beautiful coloring book, Whimsy Girls Around the World by Hannah Lynn. I had bought this when it was on sale, I think last month in April, and did not have this book yet. This is an older book of hers. I believe, 2021 was when this came out. And at the time, I thought, well, I don't really need another coloring book. But then when I saw that it was on sale, I was like, oh, I've got to pick this one up. So, sorry about the glare, but we're going to do a little flip through of the book. I know there's probably plenty of flip throughs out there, but I still felt like doing one on my channel. So here's all the thumbnails like Hannah Lynn likes to put on her coloring books. And we start off the page with this flight attendant with her tickets and the airplane in the back. If you haven't seen Hannah Lynn's books before, she usually does double images. One is a more detailed page, and then the second page is a more close-up profile page. And so here's that one right here. So really, there's no plane, no clouds, but it's just a really close-up image of the flight attendant. And here we have a French girl drinking her coffee and eating a croissant by the Eiffel Tower. Very detailed. Love her hair. I love all the girls' hair in Hannah's books. I'm a hairdresser by day, so I love to look at hairstyles and hair colors, and I love coloring hair. And here's a more simple page. Not a whole lot going on in the background, but there's still some stuff to color. You could still practice doing a pretty gradient in the sky. And here is an Egyptian girl and her cat. And I love that the Sphinx is in the background and there's a moon, so you could do a beautiful nighttime scene. Looks like she might be on the Nile River. Very, very cool. Love the hieroglyphics too. And here's a close-up page. Here's a lovely girl from Holland with the windmills in the background and the wooden shoes, as well as some tulips. Really love that one, and her braided hair. And see how, I don't know if you can see this, I'll bring it up a little closer, but she's even got some details in light gray. So if you didn't want to color every detail, you could just go over it, with just straight coloring and not do all the little details. I'm going to turn my light up just a bit. There, make it a little bit brighter in here so we can see. And here is a more simple page, but you still have the shoes, you still have the tulips and one windmill in the background, so it's doable. And we have the Greek goddess. I love her hair on this one. The curls. And it looks like she's wearing some sort of a beaded crown, maybe. Love the tendrils coming down. I also love that Hannah's girls have big eyes, so you can really practice blending and shading different colors in the eyes. Very, very pretty. And here we have the close-up image. Here is, I believe, maybe a Japanese girl. Let me see what the thumbnail says. Something, Mako Garden. So I would think maybe that's in Japan. It gives me Japanese vibes. Love her kimono and her flowers in her hair. I can picture this being pretty pinks and bloom for spring. And here is the close-up image. This girl looks like she's probably from Sweden or Iceland or somewhere up in the north. You can see the northern lights there in the background that you could draw color in, which is very cool. Love the reindeer. Very, very cool. And here's a close-up image of them. This one here gives me Encanto vibes. I don't know how many of you have seen the Disney Encanto movie, but I could definitely see all those bright colors in here. I believe this is probably from Mexico or Spain. And here is the Canadian girl. Now this feels like home. I live in Maine, and this is what my countryside looks like. Not very far. I live in the city, but like half hour's drive up north, and it looks like this. Lots of woods and mountains. We've got Baxter State Park in my state, which is all outdoorsy stuff. Camping, hiking, canoeing, fishing, and mountain hiking. So yeah, this is very close to home. We're not far from Canada at all. Love the plaid. We wear a lot of plaid around here. Okay, this girl looks like she's probably Ireland with the Celtic knot on her belt. Curly, I could picture her with curly red hair. Love the countryside. Oh, there's even a rainbow right there in the background. So pretty. And here is the more detailed page. No rainbow anymore, but you still get a little bit of the castle and some of the countryside behind her. I also like that Hannah's pages have a border around them. For some reason, I love pages with borders. I do not like when images go right off the page because it's hard to color way on the edge. This girl, I think she's from some tropical island. Like, not Hawaii, but somewhere, because the architecture and the mountain in the background. Let's see what her name is. Maybe that will give us a clue. Balinese Beauty. So she's from Bali, wherever that is. Here's a more close-up. Here's a jungle girl. Love all this. I could really see lots of colors in this one. We've got a cute little monkey and a leopard. Tons of pretty flowers and foliage, as well as some birds, exotic birds, and a little frog. So very, very detailed in this one. And then this one is a much more simpler page. Although you still get a couple of birds to color. You still got the waterfall to color and some flowers. So this still would be pretty detailed, I would think. Here's the girl swimming with some mermaid vibes. She got a seashell on her bathing suit and some scales, as well as a little turtle necklace. And she's underwater. I always like Hannah's underwater scenes. And this obviously must be Australia, because there's that iconic place in the back and a koala. Very cute. Here is the more simple image. Oh, she lost all of her scales. She doesn't have her necklace anymore. She doesn't have the seashell. So very simple. You could draw all that on, though, if you wanted to get creative. But you still have the koala. So the koala's still there. And this beautiful girl, oh, I love that. This has to be Sweden or Germany. Okay, where's this girl from? Cuckoo Clock Cottage is all it says. So you tell me in the comments below. Is it a Swedish? I think it's Swedish. They would wear an outfit like that and have their hair like that. And same thing with the house in the background. Ooh, I might have to color this one first. That one is very cool. And there's the close-up. And the close-up one is still very detailed. I still think you could do a lot with that page as well. Love the hair, though. Love the hair. Downton Abbey, one of my favorite series. If you have not watched Downton Abbey, I highly suggest you go do it. Love Downton Abbey. And there's Highclere Castle, I think it's called. And they're eating their scones and biscuits and jam and tea. Yep. Ooh, I can't wait to do that one. I'm so glad I picked this book up. So glad. And then we've got this Jamaican girl with her beautiful dress. It looks like there's some plaid. Love her braids and her wrap in her hair, as well as the big earrings. Oh, that one will be a fun one to do as well. And here is the more close-up page. All right, we've got an Indian princess. Looks like she's probably getting married. I know that you do that henna on their hands when they're about to get married. Love the detail in her headdress. Beautiful, beautiful. And her jewels. Lots of practice there on doing jewelry. And then here's the more simpler page. So she doesn't have all that detailed on her fabric, on her headdress. So that will be nice to do. Just a solid color if you don't feel like doing all those details. And here's a Scottish girl with her kilt on and her bagpipes. Do that in plaid. Oh, look at the Loch Ness monster is in the pond. There's Nessie. Nessie made it a sighting on here. Very cool. And here's a more close-up page. Here we've got a girl in a boat. What is this one called? I can't remember what country she is from. Gondola ride, yes. But where do they do gondola rides? It's over in Europe. Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Italy, right? They do gondola rides in Italy. Okay. And look at the dress. Look at all those grapes and vines and lots of foliage you could do in the windows. Oh, that's so cool. And then here is very plain. You don't have the details from the dress, so it's much plainer. And here we've got a Russian girl with all the Russian architecture in the back, and it's snowing, so it's winter, and she looks all cozy with her muff and her hat on. Love the eyelashes. Very cool. And here's a more close-up page with not so many details. Here we've got the African princess with all her animals in the back. Look at all those animals to color. That is a lot of animals. And then this, we just got a couple in the back. So they took a lot of the animals out, but you still got a lot of the sky you could color. Her dress is still pretty detailed. And the close-up of the elephant, that's kind of cool. And here we've got this lovely lady. What's her name? Let's see. Spanish dancer. So that's from Spain. Very cool. Not too detailed. And then this one is even more simple. So even some of the simple pages can be more detailed and less detailed depending on which one it is. And we've got the American girl. I do not dress like that, by the way, but a lot of girls I know do. We've got the American eagle, the ripped jeans, shorts, the baseball hat, American flag sweatshirt, Statue of Liberty, fireworks. It's obviously 4th of July, which is coming up soon for us too. And here is just the American girl all by herself. Then we've got an Asian girl. Maybe it says where she's from. Let's see. Precious Panda is all it says. Beautiful, beautiful. I love the lotus flowers on her dress and the fish in the background. Do those like goldfish. Bamboo. Very cute. And then it's just her and the panda if you just want to do them. And then last we've got the girl going around the world, our world traveler with her hair up in a bun and her luggage. She looks all comfy cozy. She's got her tickets. She's going around the world and she's had a lot of stickers and stamps along her way of different places that she's been to. And then it's just her by herself. And then a special thanks. And then the back of the book looks like this. And there's the front of the book. All right, guys, I hope you liked this flip through video of Whimsy Girls Around the World. I'll leave a link in the description below, so go check it out yourself. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.